All right, Jack wanted to say hi again. All right, I was thinking, when I first started Revolution Washington, I did everything in front of the American flag, and it was hijacked. Basically, the American flag became something that symbolized MAGA. And then I was thinking of how, besides how ridiculous that is, that the Democrats that saw me early on and just went right by because they saw the American flag and they just assumed I was MAGA. Then you have like David Boomer, very super cool guy. He's like, don't scroll. I'm not MAGA. I'm not a Republican. I have a soul. That guy, he's a super cool guy, but he has an American flag, and that's his caveat to, hey, this is the American flag. This isn't, I'm not MAGA just because I hang the American flag. So it got me thinking of the ridiculousness of all that. So if you have an American flag that used to be so sacred, you would bitch and complain if someone put a blue stripe or a green stripe or something else for military or for police or whatever, any variation of the American flag, even though it was standing up for our military, standing up for all of that stuff. They get very, very upset because it's the desecration of the flag. Then they go out and spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on the American flag with Trump's name on it or Trump's freaking turd's face on it, like a muscular Trump and a Rambo Trump and a cowboy Trump and all that right there on the American flag, on Old Glory. And then they praise when he autographs it and things like that. And all of that, getting so offended and pissed off, the hypocrisy, beyond the MAGA hypocrisy of it all, basically just brings it to, okay, what part of an orange man's face on the flag doesn't upset those values you're so very, very sure of? And then the Democrats that saw the flag and went right by and didn't listen to what I was trying to say and didn't hear me out because they saw it and we're the flip side of that guilt. We didn't even listen. Saw something, automatically made the assumption and moved on. What are we mad at them for? Seeing something, automatically making an assumption and move on. So we can't be hypocritical with this crap either. We can't. Okay? The fact that I was told hundreds, if not thousands of times, hey man, I swiped by your page so often, and then just once I just stuck around, and I'm like, yeah, well, thanks for giving freedom of speech a shot, not judging fellow Americans who are in front of the red, white, and blue. Now, can you imagine, with the demonization of all these different flags from all over the world, if every house had the flag of who lived in the house? Can you imagine what would that look like? And how much hate and anger would automatically be shot when you see a Mexican flag or a Palestinian flag or whatever? All of that because everything's so demonized. But yet we are all from everywhere. That is what makes America who we actually are. Well, who we were. Everything about this country was built on the backs of immigrants, on stolen land. And the level of ignorance that we are in has a Navajo state federal representative being questioned about his immigration status while he's representing. That's the level of stupidity in this stable genius community administration that we're in. So I ask you all to step back from your vote and your anger and your attitude. Look at the flag, the red, white, and blue, for what it's supposed to mean, with no Trump face or a big T on it. And recognize every time you see that should stand for America, not Republicans, not MAGA, certainly not MAGA. Because that's being just as bad as, well, not just as bad, just as judgmental. Come on, guys. It's got to fit on both sides, or we have no right to argue what we're arguing. Just saying.